and welcome to WRPB and WRPB Studios. Or today, it's WRPB Restaurant, and it's Wayne the Foodie, okay? And you guys know that my favorite topics are real estate and food. And just so you know, we are filming this in the evening, which I never do until someone told me they were bringing food. With me is Nick from the Three Natives.
Hi,
how you doing?
Nice to see you.
Okay, so we got a ton of food here.
Yes.
Okay? It's healthy food, right?
It is. It's good for you. It's wholesome.
Okay, why Three Natives? I mean, how'd you come? I know it's a franchise, right?
It is.
Okay,
It is.
so why did you pick that as a franchise?
Because it was about time that you have food that's quick and good for you. You know.
Okay, but I can tell you this, and the people watching know me for years, and know that I'm not a big healthy food person. But a couple of months ago, when you had come in here, I ended up going and seeing what you were about, and I had one of the bowls. You remember which one I had?
You had the PB&A bowl. It had the acai on the bottom. It has granola, a little drizzle of peanut butter, and then bananas and strawberries.
Okay, so you guys know I love bananas. That's like, if I can get like a banana and chocolate shake, that works for me. Chocolate's my favorite, and then bananas go with it. But I sat there and I ate healthy, and I had, actually, you know what? I think it was Jack that had the bowl. I had a wrap.
Okay.
Okay? So, what are the kind of wraps that you have?
We have your basic tuna and chicken salad wraps. We have something called the Tex-Mex, which is a little different. It has little chunks of sous-vide chicken. We cook it the sous-vide method because it's healthier.
Explain them sous vide. Now, I'm in the cooking industry,
so you know.
so I know I have a machine. Tell the audience what sous vide is.
It is the healthiest way to cook a food because it is cooked in its own juices with your spices and everything like that. But what happens is you put it in a Ziploc bag and that whole bag goes into water. Water boils at 212 degrees. We put it at 168 for 3 hours. So it gets a slow...
Cook.
Exactly. So the flavors come out and it's the juiciest chicken you'll ever
So
have.
do you use a wand? Like I have a sous vide wand.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And that wand rotates the water like a whirlpool.
Yeah. It's a very interesting way of cooking. Actually, I thought when I got it, I thought I was buying the immersion blender.
Oh, right.
Okay,
It looks
so
like that.
what the heck did I know? And then all of a sudden, I had this machine, and I said, what the heck do I do with it? And it was my wife that told me that this is the best way to cook, but nobody does it, okay? So it was really kind of interesting to think how I was going to use it in the stuff that I make that I have no recipes for.
Got you. Well, this is what we do for all of that we do. So if you have the chunk pieces of chicken in the wraps, it's sous vide chicken. If you have the chicken salad, it's the same sous vide chicken, but we put it in a food processor and make the chicken salad out of it.
Okay, I had the chunk chicken, okay, in the wrap. And I have to tell you that the chicken was perfectly cooked.
Thanks.
Now, I can tell you from reviewing tons of restaurants that there's a lot of times that you get chicken and it's rubber.
Yeah, dry.
And worse than that is when it's raw. And I made a turkey dinner one time for Thanksgiving, and I cut the turkey, and it was raw. It felt so terrible. Okay, so the recipes come from the franchise?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't make the recipes, you perfect the recipes for your place.
Exactly.
Okay, so you get into how long are you in it?
3 years. 3 years. The
Okay.
best thing about that is you go to any Three Natives and you're going to have the exact same taste, the same flavor, and everything like that. So the recipes are all followed exactly.
Okay, so you decided to go into this because it was a healthy option.
Right, and the world needed it. You
Okay.
know.
The big question is, were you eating this prior to opening a Three Natives?
I wasn't.
Okay.
I was actually an exterminator before this. So
Really?
I was on the road eating whatever the road gave me.
People don't get that.
Right.
Okay. We get a break in between things because I did alarms and cameras. So I would run between places I had to go, and I would stop at McDonald's or a Burger King or
You felt healthy,
anything.
you went to Wendy's.
Right. 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 And I didn't like it as much because it just wasn't as good. So you come in and you're talking to Spencer, and my friend Jack was down. He eats healthy. So I brought him there. And he loved the food so much. He had come up here from West Palm to get his, to go see the doctor.
Right.
Okay. He made another appointment, okay, and he said, Wayne, I'm going to come see that same doctor because I want to go back to the restaurant we went to.
Oh, that's nice.
So that is really kind of a testament to what you serve.
Let him know there is one in West Palm as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell him that. You're up here.
True.
We work with our own here, okay? So you do wraps
Yeah.
and you do the bowls. So what are these different bowls? Because there's a whole bunch of them here.
Okay, so this is just a few. We have 10 different bowls. So I just brought about 6 different ones. The one over here in the front, we call it the Calypso bowl. It's
Okay.
the only bowl with a yogurt base instead of the acai base. For those who don't know, acai is a berry from Brazil,
Okay.
and it has, it's pureed and then frozen like a soft serve ice cream. So that's your base, and then the rest of it goes.
Is it
for each
sweet?
different fruit. It's more. It has a sweetness to it. There is raw cane sugar in it already,
Okay.
but it has more of a sweet tart taste.
Okay.
And
then,
with the fruit on top of it, it makes a whole different flavor.
okay, and what kind of fruit's in that?
Okay, so on the Calypso, you have banana, strawberry, banana, raspberry, pineapple, and blueberry.
Pineapple's another one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Under that is almond butter. Under that is granola, then yogurt.
so it's got a lot of healthy stuff
oh, yeah.
in it.
Oh, yeah. Very
Oh,
good.
okay. What about this one?
That one we call the Tequesta Dragon. The 3 natives started in Tequesta, so they named it after that. That is the other separate base that isn't acai. That is pitaya, which is also known as dragon fruit. So that's got a little sweeter taste than the acai.
Okay, and I see blueberries. Is that what that is?
Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and then we have a couple of chia seeds and hemp seeds on top for crunch and texture.
Okay. Then we go to this one, which sitting next to me is the banana section.
Right.
And I love. Well, okay, what's this one?
We call that the local bowl, and it's got bananas, strawberries, blueberries, and a little honey drizzle on top.
What's the bottom?
That's the acai and the granola.
Okay, so this is the same acai and granola as a lot of them have.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we go across,
Same thing, acai and granola. This we call the chronic, and a lot of people add the peanut butter to the chronic, so I brought that. So you have acai, granola, peanut butter, banana, strawberry, pineapple, kiwi, coconut shavings, and a little drizzle of honey.
Why-
That is the number 1 seller.
why is it called the chronic?
That's a corporate question.
Is it? Okay, and if we move down one,
This one we call the Estes Bowl. Same thing as far as the acai, granola, and peanut butter, but this one has half and half strawberries and Granny Smith apples, and a little crushed chocolate-covered almonds and a honey drizzle on top of that. as
oh,
well.
I like chocolate covered almonds. That
Those are
works
really
for me.
good. And you could add chocolate-covered almonds to any of them.
What's on the end?
So the chronic is the same thing over here. That was just without the peanut butter, so I wanted to try both.
Okay, so I'm looking at soup here.
Mhm.
I guess this is soup.
Yes, we make the soup here in the store.
Okay, and I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, you probably can. What's in this soup?
So it is a white bean and kale soup.
Uh-huh.
It has cannellini beans,
Uh-huh.
fire roasted tomatoes, fresh potatoes, and a nice sriracha. So it's got a little kick to it, but it doesn't stick around.
Are they all the same?
Yeah, I bought the 3 soups.
Okay, and they're the same exact soups?
Yes, it's
Okay.
the only soup we offer at the moment.
Okay. What's the growth of the company? I mean, are you going to grow into more different style soups, more different style bowls? More, you have 20. More different styles. How many different wraps do you have now?
We have 10 wraps, 10 bowls. We had a few different soups that didn't sell as well, so corporate kind of
Pulls them.
releases them and then pulls them. So as of right now, it's the white bean and kale.
Interesting. What happens if someone comes and says, I want to eat your food, but I'm allergic to tomatoes?
Right. Everything is made to order.
The wraps have tomato?
Some do. We have a pico de gallo,
Mhm.
so it has tomatoes and cilantro and lime. Since the wraps are made to order, we can leave that out. We also have the gluten-free option, and a gluten-free option on the bowl will remove the granola and add chia and hemp seeds for crunch.
Okay. What happens if someone says they're allergic to citrus?
Citrus. We've had actually someone who did that. We've given them
My wife.
a mango.
Tomato and citrus. She can't eat any of those.
Yeah, that's true. That's
So
true.
it makes it a little difficult. Like, she would love the soup. She likes hot and sour soup.
Mhm.
But she would love the soup, but she can't have the tomato.
Got you.
And this soup, I guess, is made in a big thing with tomatoes. So
Right.
This is not something that is made to order.
I'll make her a batch.
Ah, the wraps are easy because they're made to order.
Exactly.
So let's take a wrap and let's deconstruct it for a 2nd.
Mhm.
What is the wrap made of?
So it's a spinach wrap, which you can't see because of the green
Are they
screen.
all spinach wraps?
They are. We have a spinach wrap and a gluten-free wrap.
Okay. So spinach wrap. Okay. let's just take the chicken.
Okay.
Not the chicken salad, the chicken.
Okay.
All right, what else goes in there?
So there's the chicken is in a bunch of different ones. The chicken will be in the Caesar. It'll be in a buffalo wrap. It'll be so we make different wraps.
So
out of that
Caesar
same
wrap
chicken.
has no tomato.
It does have the pico, but it has the chunk chicken, pico de gallo, purple cabbage, some crushed croutons, and Parmesan cheese, and some sunflower sprouts.
Okay. I know that you brought chicken, and you bought chicken salad, and you bought tuna.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4 different ones. So you bought chunk chicken, chicken salad, tuna. What's the last one that I'm missing?
Hummus.
A hummus wrap.
Yes. We
Okay.
have a Greek wrap, a veg head wrap also that have hummus in it. And we have vegetarians and vegans that come and they'll order any of the other wraps like the Tex-Mex and take out the chicken and put hummus in instead.
You know how you know when someone's a vegan?
No,
They'll tell you a million times. I have a vegan that does a show here, and that was his line, not mine. Okay? I'm a Brooklyn and Jersey boy, so it's meat and potatoes constantly for me. We were talking about your biggest sellers, and your biggest sellers in bowls is this one,
Yes.
right? Which
The
is
Chronic with
the
peanut butter.
Chronic. What's your biggest seller in wraps?
The city that we're in has a taste of their own, and it seems like they all get together in the morning and order because some days it'll be all Tex-Mex wraps, the next day it'll be all veg head wraps. So it's just weird. It's people all are in tune with this.
What's
the
in the
society.
Tex-Mex wrap?
The Tex-Mex has the chunk chicken, and then we squirt a little avocado ranch dressing on it on the
Okay.
chicken itself. There are red peppers. There's pico de gallo. There is carrots, and then we put slices of avocado, a little corn salsa in there, and sunflower sprouts as well.
So, we know that they're healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Are they full of calories?
No more than what God put into them, really, because
Okay.
we get our fruits and vegetables every day from our local produce growers.
Okay.
We slice them, we dice them every morning, and then we very rarely have any wastes. And what we do, I come over here and I bring you guys some.
We get to love those, but it's okay because we call them Scrappy McScraps, and they're our favorites. All right, so I come in, I get all these healthy options. What am I going to take to wash these down?
Oh, we have our smoothies that are all fruit smoothies, so we don't add any sugar, we don't add any syrups or anything like that. There's either almond milk or coconut water or regular water that goes into the smoothies. That's it. And we have 10 different kinds of those as well.
Okay. I'm going to hope that you have banana.
They all have a banana base. Every single one of them.
I just meant the banana and a chocolate. Do you have a cacao or?
The pump is a banana and a half,
Uh-huh.
vegan grade protein powder chocolate,
Okay.
a almond milk and ice, and almond butter.
Okay, so you said the ice. Does that make it like
A smoothie. It makes it more like a shake.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'd be too loose.
You know, it's interesting because you said it. People's tastes differ, and people's tastes in times differ.
True.
And what I've learned is that people's tastes over the years change.
Absolutely.
So things that I used to love milk chocolate.
Right.
Now I hate when my wife's chocolate, she makes some milk chocolate, it makes me taste it. I'm like, can't you make it in dark chocolate?
Right.
So our tastes change over the years, and they kind of say like every 7 years.
That's
I don't know
right.
if that's really what it is, but I mean, it is what it is. The thing is that if you're not eating healthy because you're afraid of flavor,
Oh yeah.
you're not going to have that when it comes to the wraps.
Not at all. Not at all. They're full of flavor. They're full of their own natural flavor, which is great. We don't have to do anything to them, and you can taste the freshness, the difference with fresh vegetables than store bought somewhere where it's been sitting.
Well, and here's the thing. Those of you who know me know that I was very sick, and I was on a lot of steroids, and it ruined a lot of my teeth. So eating certain lettuce is very difficult for me, and if it's left to wilt, I really can't chew it.
Gotcha.
So it has to have that crunch for me to be able to chew it and for it to go down. So I had no problem when I had the wrap, and I'm pretty sure I had the chicken one. Now, I have to ask you this because you brought the wraps, and then you brought these little containers.
Yes.
So what are in these containers?
So each one of these wraps have a corresponding dressing to it to dip it into. There's a balsamic dressing, there's an avocado ranch dressing, we have a citrus dressing vinaigrette, which is a vegan option, and that is the buffalo dressing.
A little spicy.
Yeah, it's got a little Frank's Red Hot in it.
Okay. A little spicy or very spicy?
A little spicy.
That's what everybody tells me until
Yeah.
they said, "Here, try this. It's a little spicy," and it was like a spoonful of wasabi.
Yeah, no, yeah, no.
This is my
It's
friends.
definitely
and
not
these
wasabi
these, my,
spicy.
these were my friends.
I was gonna say, you call them friends?
They were my friends. They're not my friends anymore. Okay. When people come in and order, do they order a bowl and a wrap?
Usually.
Is it, like
It's usually
basically
a
an
combo.
appetizer and a meal?
Yeah, usually
Okay.
it'll be a wrap and a bowl for dessert, or a wrap and a smoothie to go.
Interesting.
A lot of people who go to the gym will come in for a protein smoothie before or after the gym as well.
Okay. Let's talk about seating. I know I sat outside. So you have some seating outside?
Yes, we do. Two
Yes.
tables out there.
And you have some seating inside?
Yes.
So basically, it's a place that you can go at any time. What I found interesting is there was plenty of parking. I found
Yeah.
parking without any issue.
That's true.
Okay, and that's always an issue for me because you guys who know me know that I lost 40% of my lung function.
yeah.
So if I would have had to walk far, I would have not gone. But I got a spot right around there. Let's talk about the location where you're at.
Yes.
You're in a place in Port St. Lucie called
Port St. Lucie.
Tradition.
Yes, it is. Tradition.
Okay. And there are so many things in Tradition. Why did you pick Tradition to be in?
Our location there is right where the town hall is. There's a huge park right in front of the store. We are dead center of the block. So for me, I enjoy it because it's like watching live TV all day long. People playing around and doing things like that. So it's nice.
And when they have an event, it's always in that spot.
There's food truck invasion where the local food trucks come and they have live music. So it's always something going on, which is
I've
really
covered
nice.
a number of events there. Italian Festival was
Yeah.
there. I covered that. So it is a great location, and not only is it a great location, but it's even back to up and coming again.
True.
Okay.
They're building a lot.
And they're building a lot around there, and you have everything there. So basically, if within a short distance of that place, you can go to Target, okay, you can go to Lane Bryant, you can go to all those places, then hop right over to where you are.
And now there's a tram that's free that'll take you from where the food side is to the shopping side.
Okay, we have to talk about that tram. That tram does not have a driver.
No, it does not.
Okay.
It has an attendant that is there so you don't wind up in the lake, but it does drive itself completely and park itself.
I'm like, I don't see anybody driving this thing. What?
And
Yeah.
it's amazing. And the people who run it told me that the next ones that they make are going to be 100% made on 3D printer.
Really? Wow. Technology is amazing. How does technology fall into the food industry for you guys?
Our POS system,
Right.
for sure. We had an iPad for a while, just using that, and it allows us to send tickets to the kitchen before the order and everything like that.
So you can
But
keep.
also on the drinks, we press our own juice in the store.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, actually, we do the same thing. No sugar, no syrups or anything like that. Fresh fruit and vegetables, and we bottle it in the store.
Now, we're getting to the top of our time. How do people find you? Have an address?
Yeah, in Tradition, it's in Port St. Lucie. It is 10795 Southwest Tradition Square, 34953. And our phone number, if you want to can I do the phone
Yep,
number?
absolutely.
Yeah, 772-345-6684.
When you go into Tradition in that whole area, it's really kind of interesting. When you come off of Gatlin,
Mhm.
okay, and you turn on to, I think it's Village, right?
It is Village Parkway.
Okay.
From 95 to Gatlin, yeah.
Okay, you're going to make as soon as you turn onto Village and you're actually heading north,
Right.
you're going to make a left,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can either go around
Right.
or you can make the right into the parking lot, go around Publix, and they're there by the park. You
Either
really
way.
can't miss it.
No, ask for where the town hall is. Anybody will get you there.
Right. Plus, you could say that, but all you got to do is put the address in the GPS.
That's true.
It'll probably take you there. Okay. I don't think the GPS is that perfect anymore, just to tell you the truth. Okay. I know that, like, Spencer's working the board and Stacy's sitting on the couch, and they just can't wait to get rid of you so that they can eat. I'm just saying. Not that they don't like you, okay, but they can't wait to taste the food. Stacey asked if she tasted food before we film. So I was just going to drag this interview on and on and on so that maybe she'll just leave and it's more left for Spencer and I. Last question. Do you eat at your place every day?
I actually do.
Do you?
I actually do. And I did have to stop for a little while because I actually wound up losing a little more weight than I wanted to.
So that opens a whole new bag of questions. Eating like this will help you lose weight?
It helped for me because by default, open to close, I ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner there, and I lost weight.
You serve breakfast?
Yes.
What is the breakfast?
We do have bagels and things like that.
Do you get your bagels locally?
Yes, actually, the bagel store around the corner from us.
I didn't want to say anything because
Yep.
there is no better bagel place anywhere in Florida than that one.
Yep.
Okay? They have the best bagels. I'm there once a week because I eat so healthy. So you serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What's your hours?
Yes. 8 to 8, 7 days a week.
Wow. Are you there every...
For the most part, I'm getting Mondays and Saturdays now, so we'll see how that works.
Oh, wow. Who told you can have those days off?
I did.
Oh, my God. I can't get those days off. How do you get them off?
Talk to me.
If it was up to me, I'd fire myself. So I'd have more days off. With that, Nick, I want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
Everybody have a great day.
Thank
Check
you.
them out. 3 Natives, and we'll be right back.